it's me Noor Fatma Mansoor, and today in this lesson for part 1 of our NLP series, we're gonna discuss about sentiment classification with NLP. So do not miss it out, and a lot of valuable information in this video. So let's get started. So in today's video NLP lesson for part 1, we're gonna cover sentiment classification with naive Bayes. So these are the highlights of today's video. This is the objective of today's video, and these are the outlines. So first we're gonna cover like what datasets we're gonna use in this video, in this lecture, and after that it's token and special tokens, which are really important. Like it may cause some confusion while coding in NLP. So then we have term document matrix, which is like we discussed in previous classes, like what it is, but we didn't know like when we use it, so we're gonna see it. After that it's counters and an example for it. So we're gonna see what counters are and implemented in coding, so there will be no doubt related to it. So let's get started with today's video to learn all of these things. So yeah, in today's class we're gonna learn about sentiment classification of movie reviews. For this we're gonna use Fast AI library, which is on top of PyTorch. So I really do like this library because it's easier to format our datasets with Fast AI. So you can read more about it in these articles. Here is the installation commands, you can see. Then we have the IMDb dataset. So we will explore about it now. So we're gonna use this large movie review dataset, which contains like a collection of 50,000 reviews of IMDb, and it is a part of Fast AI datasets, which was a partnership with AWS hosting. So like now how to import this. Here is the steps to how to import this. You can see it's pretty much clear. So here we use two question marks, which is like a Jupyter notebook use a question mark to pull up documentation. That's clear now. And yeah, so I'll be using first I want to clear that I will be using IMDb URL sample to start. Later we will be switching to full dataset because it's like a kind of good tip for any data analysis project, because it's often nice to start working on a smaller sample. So here I wanted to show like how our data looks like, what kind of data we're gonna work on. So here you can see the label, whether our movie review is negative or positive. So at the 0th index we got a -1, then on first it's positive, then again negative. So the first one is unbelievable. Meg Ryan doesn't even, and you can pull off and see the full review. By the way, the next thing I want to talk about is a text list. So what actually a text list is? So a text list refers to a collection of text items such as sentences, maybe phrases or words, organized like sequentially for analysis or processing. So this program is it shows an error, but you can still try it, which is a really good thing to keep trying in coding, because you get a lot of errors in while coding, and you don't have to disappoint and just like stop coding, because it's a kind of rule in coding that you have to face errors sometimes, or maybe every time. So next we will be exploring the IMDb review data. So here in validation sets, you might be wondering what are these XXUNK, XS, XX, MAJ. So these are unknown words. These are actually tokens. Let me explain. So these are some unknown words. It's unknown in NLP because you don't have maybe enough information to learn about it, and so you'll have like words that you know are real words, but they just appear once or twice in your corpus, but often you don't want to deal with it, so then So you just put them into some unknown words, or maybe that can be some misspelled words. So as I said, that these are tokens. So actually, what is a token? As I explained, it refers to the process of breaking down a text into individual units, which could be words, maybe subwords, or characters for analysis. So each of these units are just a second, maybe I skipped the okay. Where is the token? Yeah, here we get the token. It's again that thing. Okay, these are the special tokens we're gonna talk about. So like each of these individual units is referred to as a token. So actually those unknown words I was talking about were tokens. So we also have some special tokens. So UNK is known for unknown words. So XXPAD is known for padding. TKREP, which is known for repetition. We have boss, which is the beginning of a string, literal. So okay. So here let's explore more about it. So here we have 800 movie reviews in the training data set, like the sample data set I said. So I'll just quickly go through it. So there are 511 characters in the review. These are the outputs of some random stuff I did with it. It's really simple, you can go through it, like really simple. So this review has 103 tokens, as you can see. XXPose, which was the beginning of the string, remember, the unknown one, and you can read those special tokens, and maybe some are the other are the ordinary tokens. So here this array contains 103 numericalized tokens. So there are type of different types of tokens you can see here. Then I got some really good queries about this topic, this NLP topic. So you can see what's the token corresponding to the default value. You can I would really recommend this to, like, you just have to review it, these questions after the class. It's really important because these are really good queries. So okay, so the next thing I want you guys to be introduced is counters and sparse matrices. We will be sparse matrices part we will be covering in the next part of this video. So counters I want you to be introduced is because we're going to use term document matrix, and counters are really important for it. So in Python collections, it is a like module, or it is a module. So in Python collections, a counter is a data structure which is like used in NLP to efficiently count the occurrences of elements, such as like words in a collection. So here in this code, let me explain what is it. So here we're gonna make a token counter for movie reviews. So this code is what this code is doing is, like, here in this code it defines a lambda function called token counter. You can see here the lambda function. So that takes a review index as input and uses the counter data structure to count the occurrences of those tokens, like those words in the movie review, at the specified index within the movie reviews.train.x. You can see it here. So train.x dataset. So then it retrieves and displays the counted token items. So here we can see in output these are those counted items. Now we get the keys here of that data set, and then we have our actual output. So these are the other exercises. I would really recommend you to just go through it. So it is like making a count vectorization function that represents, you can actually read this and get through this. I may have another one. Okay, no. Okay, that was the last exercise. So the last thing we're gonna cover for this part is how we create the term document matrix for IMDb. So here I wrote a lot more detail for you guys, which is really important for you to review it. But for now I will just tell this in precise words, which is like here I actually wrote I totally recommended you to revise these topics well. So non-deep learning NLP involves the bag of words approach, which is tolling words usage of frequencies in reviews. Each review is a vector of length n representing token occurrences. Okay, so the resulting term document matrix, which will encapsulating the IMDb data set with rows as reviews and columns as tokens, offering a frequency based view of the data. So this is actually we can do with creating the term document matrix for the IMDb. So we will be exploring this parts of the term document matrix in the next part. Till then, take care. Bye bye.